Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker, and the upside down picker. How's everybody doing today?
I had to do Todd's part too, because he's at the casino.
Yeah, he's at the casino.
It's Gwen's birthday today, so he's
There's
driving
Lori.
a day trip. Hi,
Morning,
Lori.
Lori.
Morning.
You made it.
Yep, finally.
Hi, Najada and Karen and Texas Val. It's good to see everybody. And Jim, he's first. Greenville
Jim.
Treasures, Kathy.
Yep.
Thank you all for coming
Hope
in.
everybody's having a good. My sound is still messed up. I was working on it this morning.
It just
I
wouldn't
guess
do
I
it,
didn't.
huh?
Guess I didn't hit the right button.
Yeah, you'll
Good
find it.
Lord, come here.
I have no idea. I don't even know what button I pushed the last time. So I was just pushing buttons.
Yeah.
But
Hi, Hank.
I made it. So you're not the only one, Hank, on mobile. I gotta do the mobile too. Oh man.
Did you have pretty good luck with your Funko Pops, Lori?
Yeah, I've sold them all. It took a while.
Oh.
Some of them were a little long tail. They sold better. The ones that were the ones that were more common sold better on Macari than they did eBay.
Oh.
But I did sell through like the popular ones on eBay fairly quickly.
I found a Funko Pop or a Pop Rocks or something like that. It's Funko Pop, but it was called Pop Rocks or something like that. Anyways, I found one for $1.99 at Salvation Army, and I sold it for $20.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Good.
I was pretty surprised how fast I went. That was Rick
That's
James.
better. There. Really? Quit. Quit.
Because as
I'm gonna make you get down in a minute. There. She's so rotten. Ugh.
Hi, Beth.
Yep.
Glad
Beth
you're
is
listening.
driving and listening. So yeah, just been packing and trying to get ready.
Yeah.
Cool girl.
Lori
Trying to-
suggested maybe a pod.
Huh?
Like a moving pod.
Yeah. You get one of those, you load it up, and they'll take it to wherever it is you need to go. And
Yeah.
then it can, or they'll store it until you're ready to unload it.
But they got it pretty much figured out.
They're already. Everybody's got everything all scheduled out and
Yeah.
everything. They're just gonna fly in next Friday, and I'm gonna go pick them up and then take them to the U-Haul place. They're gonna drive the U-Haul here and
Start loading her up.
start loading her up. I'm a little bit nervous about that just because I'm sure people are going to be, googly eyed and coming over and saying, "What's up?"
Oh, I'm sure they know what they're in for.
But
I'm sure Tina's probably giving them down low. Look, there's gonna be a lot of shit. You're gonna have 10,000 totes that you're gonna have to put in the truck.
Yeah.
there won't be that many.
How many
There'll be a lot.
How many
Just
totes do you own?
Huh?
How many totes do you own?
I don't even know.
You
A
don't?
lot.
I'm surprised that you don't know.
No, because I mean, I've accumulated so many over the years, you
Yeah.
know, and so there's a lot. I would say at least probably I probably own 100.
Just shrink wrap them on the shelf. Just wrap the shelves on all with shrink wrap. Slide it into the truck.
That's a dang good idea.
That's what I do when I got to move my video game system. I got a tower that we built, and instead of undoing everything, I just shrink wrap it and move it out of the way when I had to redo my office because of the where the washer flooded the floor. So I just shrink wrapped it and moved it into the living room. Didn't have to worry about taking everything off the shelf.
Wow.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Nashana says, I missed something. Why are you moving suddenly? Well, I was given an opportunity I couldn't turn down, and I'm moving to North Carolina. Probably leaving here on next Sunday.
Heading for warmer weather.
I think it'll be warmer. I think
Yeah.
it'll be a little bit warmer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In the winter.
Warmer, and she's got kids
You won't
there,
be-
and she's got grandkids there.
And the snow's not asshole deep to a giraffe when it like it is around here sometimes.
Yeah, it was opportunity that was presented to me that I may not ever get again. So you know, I just
And
figured
she needs to get the hell out of there. So
I need to leave. Yeah, like my daughter said, this house is pushing me out, you know.
Yeah.
So
for not owning it, and you know, as much money as you put into it, you need to, it's like a money pit. Hi there, Liz.
Hey, Liz. But so I gotta keep working and get a draft bank built up, and so
you're working on that again too.
Yeah, I gotta get started. This morning I only had 7 in my draft bank, so
what row?
I used those all up, so now I gotta build it up.
Yeah.
I live in my brother-in-law's house, and my brother-in-law, I don't know where he's at.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him, heard from him. Well, the only time I heard from him was like 2 weeks after Mike died, and he asked when I was leaving. And I got the family after him, and I haven't heard nothing else from him. So, I mean, it's been a lifesaver to live here and everything, but I mean, the repairs are just, you know, it's an old house, and things are going to happen, and, you know, but I just can't make the repairs anymore. And I don't want to do winter anymore. I could take some cold weather. Today it's 28 degrees outside. It's freaking cold. But, you know, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do the cold. So anyway,
yeah, I think you're gonna be a lot happier somewhere where it's not saying, it has to be super warm or anything, but hello, 40 would be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
50 would be better.
Fishing and Picking said 77 and sunny here in North Carolina.
Wow.
That's
77?
that's my type of weather right there.
For the morning?
Sunny and 75. Yeah, somebody in the family will know. I haven't told my in-laws yet, but I will be telling them, and they can pass the word on, and
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at.
Oh, you said it's 65 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But still, 65.
Joanne says you'll get leaves instead of snow. I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I got leaves and snow. Well, we're supposed to get snow today.
Callie says it's 57 there. But, I think I'm good with 30 and above,
What's this?
Yeah.
And then after I get settled, we'll have to get Sally down there.
What?
I wonder if I would be different in a place like that. As much as I freeze, I just,
You went down.
I don't know.
It's the season here.
I'm just wondering if I would be warm or if
Go
I'd
see.
still be cold.
Go see. Go inspect. Heathens. Oh.
These are. I have freaking a foot of leaves all over the place right now. And I'm not going to clean them up.
Why?
They fertilize the ground anyway after when the snow broke down. So
I'm not going to clean them up. And when, the snow goes away in April or May, depending on when summer or winter decides to be over, then I'll mow over them with the lawnmower and
mulch them up.
Yeah, be done with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be a good opportunity for me to change, and I just think it would be around people.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be the biggest thing for me, is just to be around people.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you're, used to, being around the kids and stuff, but it's gonna be weird for you when the newness wears off and you're like, oh, this is what it's like to be around people. I miss this.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that I can get a place and get settled somewhere, but it's probably gonna be a couple of rough months, but it'll be good.
And
be a
then
good team.
for me.
And
then send for me.
Yep. So yeah, this computer is just it's gotta have something to do with something.
You guys go lay down.
Well,
I don't understand why it does this. So.
Oh, the sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I think it's when it might have something to do with changing like apps or like if you're on Messenger and you're using your sound on Messenger or YouTube even, and then changing like to StreamYard, it might still be set for whatever else, and then it has to be set back to StreamYard. It's weird.
I don't know.
Sometimes that's happened. That's happened to me on here.
Yeah.
On the monitor.
And Joanne says I had no sound this morning too. I had to run a sound test and restart, and then it worked. Yeah, I restarted a couple of times because I was fiddling with, buttons and clicking on things, but nothing ever worked. So I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I may have to do a reset or something on it. I just hate doing that because it messes up all of my passwords and stuff, and I don't like to do that. Makes me think too hard. But
Yep. What you been working on, Lori?
I have been rearranging my office in here and getting it because I got that new Cricut Air Explorer Air 2 to kind of
what?
It's called a Cricut Explorer Air 2. It's for vinyl and crafting and stuff like that. So Teresa kind of got me an early Christmas present, which I wish these would have been around way back when I bought my vinyl cutter, because I would have bought this instead because it's so much easier. It works with my iPad, my phone, my computer, the laptop, whatever I want to do with it. So because she wants to make personalized Christmas gifts, and there was certain limitations that my big cutter can't do but this thing can. So so I had to accommodate my office.
Hi, Dwayne. Hi, Tina.
Dwayne.
Well, that, and so I can work in here too and do eBay and this at the same time. I had to move things around. So, and
Tina.
I have a picture crooked behind me, and it's driving me crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, so.
Morning, Dwayne.
But
hope you're doing well today.
What in the world are you guys doing? Dogs are acting
Check
weird.
to see if there's an update for your sound device, Shauna says.
I don't even know how to find that.
Updates. Oh, he's doing something. I'm telling.
Who?
Dwayne.
I am doing something.
I'm doing something.
Troubleshoot fixed mine right away. Okay.
Fixing printers fixing printers for what do I say? For Navy
what?
Navy soldiers fixing airmen.
Yeah, airmen. Yeah.
Airmen.
I don't.
He's like, dang it, get it right.
Yep.
Okay, Joanne. But yeah, I don't know. You get any sales?
I have 4.
Woohoo!
I got the Uno.
1 on eBay, 3 on Mercari.
Nice.
Not semen?
See this Cricut allows me to make stickers. I make my own stickers now.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
cute.
cool. That's neat.
Uh-huh. It's called a print. It has a print to cut feature that you can run any image through an inkjet printer, and then it loaded into this thing, and it reads the registration marks and cuts it out.
Nice.
That's really cool.
It's cool.
Michelle's got 3. I got 10.
Oh, good job.
So trying to give some really good offers and get rid of some stuff, and the more stuff I can get rid of, the less I have to take. But I know there's going to be a lot. I know there's going to be a whole lot of totes, and I hope Tina's ready for that, because
I'm sure she is.
you know, there's going to be a whole lot of stuff. Joanne's got 4. Yeah, Tina has a Cricut Maker and an Explore Air 2.
Cool. I love this thing. If I hadn't just brought a program for my US cutter, I would have already sold it.
Wow.
But I just spent $70 on a new program for it. So, but it can do larger projects. If I wanted to do like a decal for a hood or something like that, that cuts up to 30 inches. So,
wow. That's really cool.
You can do so much with those things.
Oh yeah, I had the original Cricut from way back when with little cartridges and all that,
Yeah.
but I wasn't happy with it. It didn't do nearly what I wanted it to do, and so that's why I bought the big cutter. And I used to do all kinds of personalized things for people, you know, and stuff like that. And I kind of got away from it because I got heavier into eBay. So, but now I'm trying to do both. I'm trying to use my talents as a picker and as a self-taught graphic designer.
There you go.
I didn't go to school for it, but
oh my goodness. Dwayne says, I've been spending the last 3 days emptying 2 storage units I won. One was a hoarder, 15 plus produce boxes of newspapers.
Wow.
That's crazy. So but you could sell ephemera. Oh, and 3 boxes of porn. Good job.
Well, there you go.
Old porn sells.
Yep.
Sell it. You can get into ephemera. You know who's into ephemera now? Who I didn't even know this, but Jason.
Jason Banana.
Not OJ, but Jason Banana. He was into tools. You know, remember whenever he used to sell so many tools, and he got out of that because in the pandemic and everything.
Well, he hurt his back.
Huh?
He hurt his back.
Oh, right. He hurt his back, and you know, that was one of the reasons why he got out of selling tools. But because of the pandemic and stuff, he couldn't. Well, I think he could sell them. Maybe it was just his back problems was what was keeping him from selling tools anymore. But he did get into ephemera because he bought a bunch of it.
As a slider. You know, and he's got a good partner that can help him, you know, figure stuff out and dates and stuff like that. So
yep.
I mean, he's partnered up with a
1970s Playboys. That sounds like money to me.
Yep, it does. Cha-ching.
One Christmas present done.
All the porn right next to the church books. That's all too.
There's an even to everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to get away from anything like that. Like, I had so much stuff listed, and I decided I didn't want to do ephemera anymore, so I took it all off. I'm like, oh man. Oh, Tina said the first one wasn't user friendly. The first Cricut, you mean?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
because it had the top would open up, and you put these like buttons, like these. It looked like a keyboard that you put on top, and then it had a cartridge that went with that keyboard, and you had to make whatever was limited on that little cartridge.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very extremely limited.
Yeah.
On what you could do.
I mean, it was neat, as a learning experience and what it could, cut and all that stuff to introduce you to the Cricut. But the Maker and the Explorer Air seem to be the top two, in my opinion, from what I've been watching online and reading about stuff like that. That those are everybody's favorites. So. I mean,
nice.
It's like the possibilities are endless.
Yeah. I mean, that's how my daughter Julie, that's how she makes her business.
Mm-hmm.
And she does a great job. She does a wonderful job. Texas Val says she loves her Cricut Maker.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can sit in here all day messing with this and don't even realize that, 4 or 5 hours have gone by.
Wow.
So Teresa's like, what'd you do today? I said, she's like, did you get anything listed? You bought me a new toy. What do you expect?
I'm playing with my toys. Give me a break.
I did have it all sprawled out in the kitchen because I didn't have this rearranged yet. And she's like, when are you going to put your toys away? I said, this weekend I'll do my desk, get it all.
That sounds situated. Like fun. I'm just not too much into crafts anymore. I used to be really into crafts.
Well, she wants to make personalized, like for the twins, she wants to make like stuff for their Christmas, little outfits and things like that. Because she sees them online and wants to buy them, and she's like, "Can't we just try making them?" I'm like, "Sure." I said, "But my cutter won't do that. I'm limited to what I can do with that because it does thermal heat transfer vinyl, but you have to do it in layers because it doesn't, it doesn't print. It just cuts. This you can print the image on." It's called printable heat transfer. Print the image, it'll cut it, and then you just apply it with the heat press or an iron, and there you go. So,
Yep. My daughter has a heat press. I would say it's more industrial than what she, had before, but she has a heat press. And
who, Julie?
Yeah.
I got a heat press and I got one for hats. I don't have one for mugs. I know Cricut has mug presses, but I don't have one. So
yeah,
not yet.
Not yet. That's right.
Because we used to, back when we were doing the ghost hunting, I did all the shirts for our team. I did all of our hats. Instead of buying everything, I did our banner, our signs, all that. I did all that stuff myself. So I still have the remnants left over from that. So. Oh, but yeah, because Teresa's like, "Won't you sell that stuff if you ain't going to use it?" I said, "I'm not selling that stuff. That stuff's expensive. I'm keeping it." That was way back when, and I said, "I'll probably get back into it." And I, dabble in it through the years, but now with this, it's like, wow, this thing is like it's especially when you have ADD or ADHD and you have
Mhm.
all this stuff that you can do. It's like, how do I concentrate on one thing when I want to do
Right.
this, and
Right.
this? So, and do my reselling business. So
Yeah.
that's going to be a challenge, but I'm up for it.
You can do it.
And I can incorporate the vinyl decals into my reselling because I've already put some up on Macari.
Mhm.
Like for Teresa, she has a Jeep, so I made it's called Jeep Life. It has the peace sign because when you have a Jeep, that's how you wave at fellow Jeepers.
You do the Jeep
So I
wave,
put,
yeah.
Yep, the Jeep wave. So I made her that, and she's had people ask where she got it. So I was like, well, I guess I'll be making some more of those
Yeah.
and selling them. So
Yeah.
and doing everything else that I'm working on. So it just keeps me busy.
Adds to the chaos, right?
Oh yeah. But I like to make money, so I have all kinds of irons in the fire. That's about the way
Okay.
you do it. Find
Yeah.
ways to make money, especially when in the winter months when I can't get over there and work a lot.
Right.
I can do stuff over here with the jewelry and with this, so I'm kind of
Mhm.
balancing things out.
Yep.
Are you back? I didn't holler for you. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah. Joanne says, Lori, I don't know what they're making really, but Facebook Marketplace stickers are hot, hot, hot. I would do some research.
Facebook stickers. I'll have to look into
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Texas Bell said I would love a sublimation.
Sublimation, yeah, printer.
Yeah, there you go. Printer. I don't
There,
think that will ever happen.
there are certain Epson printers, which we actually have one that works with sublimation ink. I don't remember which model it is, but it was given to Teresa. Her sister found it. I forget. She tosses papers for one of the newspaper companies, and it's usually in the higher end homes area. And she found it setting out on top of a trash can. So she asked the guy. He says, "Oh, I just got a new one. I don't need that." He said, "It works fine." He said, "I just got a bigger one." So he gave it to her. So she brought it to
Wow.
us, and it's probably a $800 printer if I new. So if we want to do sublimation, we can. But I've also got one of those tumbler turners for the drink cups. I got one of those. Teresa's been buying Christmas early for me, so I have so I can make everybody's Christmas gift. Do you mind? I have a tongue in my mouth. I don't need yours in there.
Oh man. But yeah, it's a good way to. My daughter Tina, they just recently got a plasma table.
Ooh, I bet those
plasma cutter, and they're doing really good with that. Pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The way that all works,
Oh yeah.
Money to be made though.
And if you can personalize stuff, where people can't find it anywhere, that's why Etsy is such a good place to find personalized stuff and to sell stuff like that on, because a lot of people, they look for that kind of stuff.
Right.
And if you have something that you can create what they're looking for, there's money to be made.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. These heathens. Oh.
Yeah. I'm basically just going from room to room, and last night I cleared out the bathroom, and it's amazing the kind of stuff that you accumulate. I mean, old medicine, old cough syrup, and the amount of cosmetics that I have accumulated over the last 11 years is just, I don't know. It's gross. It's So anyway, a lot of trash. The trash man is going to hate me on Monday, but
That's the best way to do it. Just start in one room, go through everything, pitch what you're not going to take, and box up the rest.
Yep. So,
That's like Lacey
because I know I don't know if I'm gonna get 2 storage units. I may just have to do one and just, deal with it. But yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. And I'm just trying to put the things that can stay in the storage unit. I'm trying to put that on there, and that way they can go in the back of the unit if I just get one, and then, because it's not like stuff that I need right away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to. I mean, really, the only thing I'm really going to need right away is clothing, but Joanne says, "Oh my God, I'm when I moved, I realized I am a lip gloss addict. I had over 50 tubes. Oh my goodness." Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
just accumulate so much when you live somewhere for an amount of time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you look at it and think, how in the world did I put all this stuff?
Right. So it was good yesterday just to be able to get rid of, trash a bunch of stuff that, I wasn't going to use, and it was most of it was, used a couple of times, and so I just tossed it.
Yeah.
You can't really resell it, but.
Yeah, I just went through my bathroom not too long ago, and it was like I couldn't freaking think of
It's hard
how
to believe.
so much stuff in my bathroom.
Yeah.
It's a small room.
Mm-hmm.
But
exactly.
I threw away a whole bunch of makeup and stuff like that I didn't use anymore, and
yep,
it was dried up, and like I can get rid of some stuff.
Yeah,
I have plenty. And I'm not, I don't really wear makeup that often, so it's every once in a blue moon, so definitely get rid of
I
it.
only wear makeup to 2 places: funerals and weddings. That's it. That breaks my face out. I can't wear it half the time, so really
Yeah.
can't sit on my earbuds there, sissy. Here, you want to hear?
I don't know.
There you go. Here.
But
You
hopefully
can
I'm, somewhat ready. I've got a little list going of things that need to get done and rooms that need to get cleared, and
Yeah.
I think my biggest problem is I don't really know where to put all this stuff. Mr. Sadie, he says he's 8.
How
there
do
you go,
do that?
Mr. Sadie. If you're not 8, you're last, right?
What are you doing, weirdo? Lordy days.
Trying to get through it. And list and do everything else too. So it's a little
face. Come here.
Beth, are you okay?
Come here.
Oh my gosh.
40 days. Come here, you little brat.
Beth, what is going on?
I'm sorry. I hope you're okay.
There.
Poor thing.
Don't do it again.
But
Goofy dog.
I gotta get some listing done today. So yeah. Beth said she just had an accident.
Oh no.
Yeah. She's on her way to work, I think. We need more information.
Make sure
Yeah.
she's okay.
Yep. Chime in, and I know getting in a wreck, that's the last thing you need to be doing is texting on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
I'm
don't
sure
think
she's
that's
fine.
what it was because she hasn't said anything in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know that, but like, you know, after the fact and everything, you may
Mm-hmm.
not be able to. I'm sure she's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, so that's
Okay.
what's going on here. Just trying to get everything organized and get everything packed and get everything going.
Yeah.
But
I think it'll be good. And, you know, even if you're not completely done, I think Tina will kick you in the ass when she gets there.
yeah,
You know, she
yeah,
did that the last time that she was there.
I
You
know.
know,
I know.
she had you cleaning up stuff and helping make, you know, make things better and more organized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think probably what will happen is, you know, we'll probably, because really, I'm hoping that the last thing that um, is left over by the time they get here is like, you know, the inventory part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Mike says, so you're renting a 24-inch box truck or what? Yeah, Tina is getting I think it's a 20-foot.
Yeah, 20 foot.
I think it's a 20-foot. And so I think that should be big enough because I'm not really taking much furniture. I'm not going to have a whole house full of furniture. You know,
Right.
I mean, the majority of it is going to be tote inventory and stuff. So right now I'm trying to work on, I got some boxes yesterday. And so I'm trying to do like the household stuff in the boxes. I don't want to put clothing in boxes. I want to put those in the totes.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if, you know, the storage unit, you know, things get wet or whatever. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Mr. Sadie, U-Haul. I think that's who they're going through. Yep. You got it, Mike. You got it. I already got the sale up and trying to give out some really good offers and trying to make some sales.
Yeah.
Before I leave. So
Yeah, that should do it. You seem to do really well whenever you put a big sale on and stuff. So hopefully it'll sell good stuff.
yeah. A little bit here, a little bit there, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. You know what Valerie said? I'm gonna miss my bag sales.
I did. I was like, I gotta leave before the bag sale happens. I was so upset. Not upset, but
You'll get over it.
you know, yeah. I am sure I will. I'm sure I will. Let's see. Somebody wants some measurements. Let's see if there's anything in there. All right, I'll have to get those. But that's what I got going on.
Yeah, I still didn't get all my freaking Minecraft stuff done yesterday.
No.
No, I got, shoot, I think I ate the last time at 11 something, and by noon I was in bed. I was tired. I only got 2 hours of sleep the night before, so
Oh my gosh, Sally.
I know. I just didn't, I wasn't tired enough to go to bed or to go to sleep. So
Heck, I've been hitting the bed around 9 o'clock, but I've been getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm wide awake by
wow.
then. It's like my eyeballs fly open. I'm like, crap. It's like my coffee pot is not set to start until 5:30.
Right.
Oh my
I guess
God.
I'm gonna have to change it.
Oh
Of course,
my
and then
God. Mike
What's
says
that?
that December in South Florida is yard sale season.
Oh,
I didn't know that. That's kind of exciting. Oh, that sucks, Mr. Sadie. I hope he's okay.
my niece has it too. She's 15 or 14, I think. She has it.
I hope she gets through it okay. It's starting to get more and more like, you're hearing of people that
Mm-hmm.
like that people that you come in contact with, that has it,
Yeah.
That's kind of scary. They just raised our hospital up to red, which means that they have over 100 patients with COVID.
Wow.
Mm.
We have one hospital that we use that they send their any COVID patients to another one. They don't have any cases in that particular hospital.
Mm-hmm.
They send them all out. If they test positive, they go to another one.
Yeah.
And Teresa and I got our shot, our vaccination, and
yeah, and that hospital's not big. It's only 3 stories, so it's not a huge hospital. It's quite small actually. And for there to be over 100 patients in that hospital, I can't even imagine.
Well, Teresa had to get vaccinated because she's in the healthcare field. So, and she has terrible anxiety over every little thing. And she's always afraid that she's going to be allergic to any medication. So she was really having some issues with having to get this shot. But I told her, I said, I have been on the fence about it. I said, but I'll come get mine and I'll get it with you. So that's what she did. And the DON there, she's super, super nice lady. And her and Teresa are really good friends. So she's the one that administered it. So, and I said, now see, I said, we got to sit here for a few minutes. I said, if anything's going to happen, it'll be within the first 20 minutes or so. And
Right.
she was fine. I said, I'm fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
My arm was sore the next day, but that's it.
Sure.
That's it. And it's like, I don't know why I was so worried about it. I guess because it was just a lack of testing. But, you think back when they were doing the polio vaccinations and all that, nobody really knew what was in there. They were all standing in line for that. So, I mean, it's just like, I'm going to get it, and I'll get it because she has to get it. So, and we're fine. I said, and I look at it this way. I said, if I were to contract COVID, at least I have somewhat of a fighting chance now, because I've been vaccinated, in my opinion. I know a lot of people might not agree with that, but it's my opinion.
That's right. That's right. And
my brother-in-law's been blowing my phone about, why I shouldn't get it. It's like, and this is my opinion too. I think, and I, maybe open up a can of worms, but I think in his case, if Trump were still in office and backing this vaccine, he would be the first one in line to get it. But now that Biden's in office, backing the vaccine and mandating it, he's totally against it. So, I said, well, there's might be a lot of people think like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But my opinion, I think if we're Trump up there saying you need to get vaccinated, not mandating it, but you need to get that, there everybody would be thinking a little bit differently. That's my opinion. That's just how I feel about it.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
But it still should be my body, my choice.
Right.
No matter what. Making people do something is what's causing the problem, I think.
And I don't really agree with, I mean, it's all cool to make fun and shit, but when I've heard of people straight up unfollowing or being accusatory of, telling people that they were a horrible person because they weren't vaccinated, or telling other people that they were horrible because they were vaccinated.
Yeah, it's just
it's just, to me, it's just crazy.
It is crazy, and it's everybody has a right to think the way they think. But when you're bashing people with your opinion and the way they think, that's wrong. And that's what my brother-in-law is doing. He's basically calling me stupid because I want to get the shot. Now, I just keep my mouth shut, which I've bit my tongue so many times about bit the end of it off, because I think my sister should get the vaccine because her husband, the one that's been at me, is bedridden. So if she were to bring that home, he won't survive, in my opinion, because he doesn't get out. He has no hip bone.
Yeah.
And, he can't get out of bed. So it's like she won't get it because of what he's been putting in her head. It's like, well, if she brings it home to him, he's not going to survive it because he would end up probably with the pneumonia side of it because he's constantly laying.
Yeah.
And you can't lay around if you got pneumonia.
And his immune system isn't probably the greatest.
Right.
Either.
Exactly.
So,
but he's calling it a jab or something.
I think it has a lot to do with it, and I think it has everything to do with a certain person's body.
Yeah.
Like
everybody is going to react to this virus differently because of their the way their body is. So, I mean, some people, it's like my niece, she has just cold symptoms. She doesn't have the fever, nothing. Now, somebody else, like me, I'm considered high risk because I've had pneumonia twice. I have asthma, I've had heart issues. So my doctor has pushed me, and I've had the same doctor for almost 30 years. So I trust her wholeheartedly. Yeah. And when she pushed for me to get this, I was still sitting on the fence until they mandated it for Teresa. And she said, and she's like, I trust this vaccine with every bit of education I've ever gotten for, and put my doctor's license on the line backing this vaccine. So, and I trust her. So,
yeah.
But, everybody has a right to their own opinion, everybody should. But the problem is the ones that think that their opinion matters above everybody else's. And my brother-in-law is one of them. I love I mean, I love him to death, but I just want to, it's like, leave me alone. Let me make the choices I want to make. My dad always told me, if you can live with the choices you make in life without any regret, then you've made the right ones.
Right.
And I have lived by that my entire life. And I think I've made the right choice. So I feel fine. Everybody's like, oh, you're going to get sick, blah, blah, blah. Now, I was a little tired yesterday. Teresa slept for 2 or 3 hours yesterday. But I was fine. Just
he mentioned
tired.
it to a 75-year-old mother, and she told him to mind his business.
There you go.
Yep. It's like, let people do what they want to do.
I just don't. I kind of look at it as it's kind of the same thing as who I voted for.
Right.
I don't want to give out that information.
Mm-hmm.
You probably, if you know me, you probably know who I voted for,
Right.
just based on knowing me. But I don't want to give that information out, and I am not going to give that, I'm not going to, if somebody says, have you been vaccinated? That's none of your damn business.
Right.
That is my business and my business only. That's it. So, that's the way I look at it. And to each their own. If you don't want it,
and that's
don't get
fine. Yeah, that's
if you want it, go get it. I don't.
Because
I don't
didn't
care.
want it at first. I didn't want it, but the more I read up, the more I talked to, because I talked to my doctor a lot over this particular subject, because we have that My Chart. I don't know if you guys have that, where you can send messages to your doctor or whatever, and they'll talk to you. And I just, every time I'd have a question, I would ask, and I educated myself, on the ins and outs, pros and cons. And then and I was still sitting on the fence. I was leaning more towards it than I was against it. But when Teresa comes said, if I don't get vaccinated by December 4th, I lose my job. That kind of sealed the deal for me. I was like, okay, if she has to get it, I'm getting it.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely. So, and she's going to feel better that you got it than just her getting it.
Right.
So, I mean, you gotta do whatever works best for your family and your household, and and like I said, I ain't gonna judge you either way, because it's none of my business. I can only do what I can do myself.
Right.
That's the only thing I can control.
If the whole nation felt that way, it would be a lot better place right now. But not everybody thinks that way. Their opinion's better than anybody else's. It's like, opinions are like assholes. We all got one. It doesn't mean we all want to hear or see it.
Yeah.
So
that's true. Yeah. Man.
Well, Mike, I think there's two parties in that, because there's people blaming people on both sides.
Oh yeah,
I've seen that. And you got people calling the unvaccinated people horrible names, and then you get, it's just like, if China did this to our country on purpose, I would not be surprised, because it has broken our country up into
it's divided us
into a whole bunch of different different entities, really. And has broken our country pretty bad, if not by being sick and dying, or having family dying, people being out of school, people not being able to go to college and get better jobs.
Yeah. That in itself is just a crazy situation. The whole job market.
Like, our sister has a master's that she just got and can't get a job because she needs intern hours. She needs intern hours, and nobody wants to do an intern right now because they need people that are already licensed. So it's insane to me.
It is insane. I mean, and I don't remember if it was China or Japan way back during the wars and all that, when they said they wouldn't take us out with bombs. It would be economically, they would find a way to bring us down, but that's been going on for years. So the economy, sending stuff over to China and Japan for manufacturing and all that stuff, when it should be done here. But
but if
they bring it all here, there won't be anybody to man the factories. So,
right. Yeah.
you know,
So I mean, it's like they've won basically, in a sense,
Yeah.
and this nation needs to come together and
Yeah.
fight back and pick this nation up by the bootstraps and say, hey, we're done with your guys' crap.
Yeah.
This is America. Let's rebuild. Let's make it America again, not a big divided bunch of leftists and rightists. It's just like, just be people that care about one another. That's what we used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're so divided now. It's ridiculous.
It's no longer like that. Like I'm almost at war when I go to Walmart. I feel like I feel an uncertainty, like just with people and how they are. It's so mixed. Like you get the people that will always be. You get the people that will always be, grateful and thankful that you're nice or whatever. But then you get those other people that they just don't like the way that you look today. And how dare you be outside right now?
I try to greet everybody with respect and with a smile and just kindness, because that's how I was raised.
Yeah.
But if you say something to me that I don't like that's directed at me or my family, I'm going to kick your ass.
Yeah, for
Simple
sure.
as can be. But you treat me how I want to be treated, and I'll treat you the way you want to be treated. So, and I don't like to see other people cut people down in front of me, just tear them, because I will say something. I will step in and say something, because it's just not right to treat people with disrespect, especially if they don't deserve it.
Right. I mean, there's people that come in the store that are, I don't know if they even know that they're being rude. That's how bad it is. Like, they are rude to me every day, but I don't even know if they know that they're being rude, because they act like it's normal for them. And every time that they come in, like, they could come in every single day and they're freaking rude. But being rude is not a reason to kick them out of the store.
No.
But unless they do it to another customer, and that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
Because then I will tell them, you can go ahead and get the fuck out and go down the road.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But until that day, like, I'll be my nice, sweet self for sure. And you can be rude and feel like you're super deserving of my service, but we'll just call it that and be done. Bye. I just get them out of the store as fast as possible.
That's the way I feel, Mr. Sadie.
Wreck my mood either, I don't need them. I don't need them to be wrecking my mood. So, and I've been calm, cool, and collected at work.
That's how you gotta be.
As best as you can until somebody rubs you the wrong way.
Yeah. I'm nice until you
That's
give me.
I'm nice until somebody.
Until you're not, right?
Until I'm not.
That's the way it goes. Yep.
And God forbid whoever's going to get the receiving end of what I'm coming after.
Right.
And this is the thing. I would do that right in front of my boss too.
Well, because she knows that it's called for.
Yep.
You're not going to do something that's just.
And she would totally back me up.
Out of the blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen, sister.
Did you hear anything from Beth?
I have not heard any. I haven't seen anything else.
Oh, I just heard from her. She's okay.
Okay, good. Good. All right, guys. Well, it's 9:06.
time to get to work.
We're time to get to work. Time to get stuff done. Hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Get some sales.
Yes.
Bye, guys.